Let me see if it pop up. It's live right now.
Now it's live?
It's live. Hold on, let me fix something.
Con. Yep. Salakia. Technical difficulties, Akim. Yep, I see it popped up on my phone too as well.
So you start everything over. So let's get straight to the business.
Con. Stand over there so I can make sure it's right, brother.
Technical difficulties. This too shall pass.
As far as it goes back.
I'll put it back somewhere. That far. Got it, bro.
All right. First and foremost, we want to get infinite of glory and prayers to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash.
Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessing and salutation to the Akim that's pushing the truth to the four winds. Shalom. All right. We'll start this camp off. We're going to go into that Matthew 25. Them 10 virgins, all right? Bring it out, brother.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 1. Then shall the kingdom of heaven be likened unto 10 virgins, which took their lamps and went forth to meet the bridegroom.
All right. Get that First Peter's from it, brother.
Expound on the virgins,
Yeah,
right?
because we, this is not a literal virgin, all right? We talk about this is a spiritual virgin, all right? Now, 2/3 of the thing we're talking about a literal virgin, but no, we're talking about a spiritual virgin.
And it's not about the 2/3. Fuck the 2/3. They're not gonna get it. It's
Okay.
for young brothers, the elect, that's sincere. That they gotta come to a man of the Lord that has His wisdom that can rightly divide the scriptures. All right. So when you read these parables, these metaphors, these similitudes, so on and so forth, got to be broken down accurately. Brother about to show you how they were not literal virgins. You got it, brother. Bring it out, brother.
1 Peter chapter 2, verse 2. As newborn babes desire the sincere milk of the word, that ye may grow thereby. If so, be ye have tasted that Yahweh is gracious.
Right? It says desire the sincere, as newborn babes desire the sincere milk, all right? All right, because what a newborn babe is, all right? A newborn babe, they have no what? They haven't been what? Messed up with the philosophies of Esau, all right? They haven't been beguiled, or, they hasn't been, messed up to tainted to this so-called Esau society. I mean, Esau Salakia society, his laws, all right? So spiritually, he was a virgin, all right? Where it says in the scripture, it says what? Be conformed not to this world, but be renewing of your mind, all right? To be renewed, that makes you a chaste virgin, all right? Go ahead, brother. That Matthew.
Matthew 25, verse 2. And 5 of them were wise, and 5 were foolish.
All right. The 5, you could liken the 5 until the elect men that's on the highways and byways, all right? Being wise, taking heed to Yahweh Shemawashah, all right? It says in the scripture where it says Isaiah 55 and 6, it says, seek ye the Lord while he may be found, all right? Go ahead, brother.
They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them.
Hey, the foolish, what the foolish did, they didn't take heed to Yahweh Shemawashah, All right, they didn't seek you, Lord, when he was found, when he had that stretched out arm, telling them come back to Yahweh, come back to Yahweh Shema Shai, come back to him, your power. All right, go ahead.
To that all Revelation 6. Precept, Revelations.
All right.
Revelations chapter 6, verse 6. And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny, and 3 measures of barley for a penny, and see thou hurt not the oil and the wine.
All right, because you could represent that oil into this truth. All right. All right. So Yahweh, he gave Esau the power to destroy everything else, to keep us under subjection, but he didn't give him the power to mess up this truth. All right.
Yeah, when you go up in there further in that chapter where it say balances and scales that represent yokes. So the Most High gave him the power to put us in subjection in this hardcore slavery. All right, but he told him, don't hurt the wine and the oil. Don't hurt this truth. All right, just like he did Job. He told him, do whatever you want to do to Job, just don't kill him. You know?
Got it, bro.
All right. Matthew chapter 25, verse 3. They that were foolish took their lamps and took no oil with them. But the wise took oil in their vessels with their lamps.
Yeah, we took that truth. All right. Received this truth. Came back to our nationality. All right. We finally, we finally doing the righteous acts as the best our ability to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. Teaching on the highways and byways. All right. Go ahead, brother.
While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumbered and slept.
All right. While the bridegroom tarried, they all slumber and slept. All right. They want to be stuck. They want to be stuck in this society. They don't want to take heed to Yahweh Shema Shai. All right. They don't care. They don't care how foresee that these prophecies is really kicking off. All right. And everything that the prophets on the highways and byways and on the pistol videos that's pushing out, all these things are gonna come to pass. And some of them are jumping off the book as we speak. All right. Go ahead, brother.
Got a precept on that terror, brother. Habakkuk chapter 2, verse 3. For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and lie not, and not lie.
And that's these prophecies, all right? Go ahead.
Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come.
And it shall surely come, all right? The bridegroom tarry, all right? Because Yahweh Shai don't know when his father gonna give him that okay to crack them clouds, all right? So he's tarrying, making sure the men of the Lord that get themselves together, all right? Trim their lamps, get their all, get their stuff right, all right? Got it, brother.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 6. And at midnight there was a cry made, behold, the bridegroom cometh. Go ye out to meet him.
All right, that midnight hour, when the clouds get cracked, you ain't got that all. Bring that precept on, brother.
That oil.
That come up here.
Right.
That revelation.
Revelation chapter 6, verse 6.
Just that cry right here in Matthew. Just the cry. Go ahead, brother.
And I heard a voice in the midst of the four beasts say, a measure of wheat for a penny.
No, not that one. The one in Revelation. Not that one. The Revelation. Salaki, come up here. Revelation.
Come up here. I got it. It's Revelations 11 and verse 12.
Yeah.
Salaki. Revelations 11, verse 12. Revelation chapter 11, verse 12. And they heard a great voice from heaven saying unto them, come up hither.
All right. Hey, that's the voice of Yahweh Shai calling his elect men. All right, keep going.
And they ascended up to heaven in a cloud.
And we got beamed up in them chariots. All right.
And the men that got beamed up is the men that had their oil.
Kind.
The men that trimmed their lights. Their lamps, Salaki.
And their enemies beheld them.
And Esau, the heathens, the 2/3 of the nation Israel. Didn't want to trend. You didn't want to trend those left. You didn't want to get that all. They're going to see it. They're going to see our great salvation. All right? Go ahead, brother.
Matthew chapter 25, verse 6. And at midnight there was a cry made, Behold, the bridegroom cometh, go ye out to meet him.
And then we gave you that example already in Revelation, the 11th chapter, all right? That loud voice, we say, come up hither. Go ahead.
Then all those virgins arose and trimmed their lamps.
And let's talk about the elect men, all right? That's doing the works. Go ahead.
And the foolish said unto the wise, Give us your oil, for our lamps are gone out.
They didn't have the truth, all right? Go ahead.
All right. But the wise answered, saying, Not so, lest there be not enough for us and you.
Go ahead.
But go ye rather to them that sell.
Go out there and find the men that's on the highways and byways that's giving it out, you know?
Yeah, I got you a precept about the wise virgins telling the foolish virgins to go. We ain't, hey, look, I only got enough oil for myself. I can't help you. You had excess of this oil just like me. You could have been trimming your lamp just like me. All right? This is Philippians chapter 2, verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have also, as ye have always obeyed. All right? What did these wise virgins do?
They obeyed.
They obeyed. They was in the spirit. Okay? Not as in my presence only. See, when you only around the brotherhood of various brothers and you conduct yourself a certain way, that's nigga shit. All right? A wise virgin is behaving themselves in the spirit.
Being prudent.
24 hours, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day. Man. All right? But now much more in my absence. He say, now much more in my absence. See, that's why I say that the Most High's eyes is 1,000 times brighter than the sun. Okay? Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. So that's what those wise virgins was telling the foolish virgins. Hey man, you can't get in here on my oil.
They were trying to come in some other way.
You can't use my oil. Work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. You got it, bro.
Bring it out, brother.
And while they went to buy, the bridegroom came.
Hey, he came and cracked them clouds, swept us out of here. Lord willing, we had that number. Go ahead.
And they that were ready went in with him to the marriage.
The ones that had that oil, they trimmed them lamps. All right.
And the door was shut.
And the doors of mercy is spiritual because we in the last seconds of the day of time where it's finna close. All right. That was it. That was it on that. That was 10.
That was 10. Yeah.
Okay, now go to
Amos.
Yeah, give me that Amos.
13.
Give me that Amos. This for the foolish. This is what the foolish did. When the wise told them to go buy their own, go out there and buy it.
Amos chapter 8, verse 11. Behold, the days come, said Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh.
Hey, that's like you can liken that to them foolish, all right? When the foolish go look for that word, they ain't gonna be able to find it, all right? It's gonna be gone because we're in the last second day of time where this prophecy is gonna come. It's coming to pass, all right? Come on.
And they shall wander from sea to sea,
to and fro, here and there, all over the internet, all right? City to city, town to town, block to block, looking for what? Them chased virgins, all right? The wise, them 5 wise, all right? Go ahead.
Like going on the internet too, like going.
Come.
Talking about on the internet, going on different places.
Hey, but the internet gonna be shut down.
Come.
Oh. And from the north even to the east, they shall run to and fro and seek the word of Yahweh, and shall not find it.
And they're not gonna find it, all right? But when they out there running around looking for it, Yahweh gonna crack them clouds and we're gonna be out of here, all right?
In that day shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst.
Come. They're gonna faint for that word. They're gonna be hungry, thirst for it. But they ain't gonna be able to find now, men and Lord on the highways and byways, all right? Give me that
Isaiah 55 verse 6.
Bring that one out. Because right now it's high time for you to, you know, get yourself together. All right.
Isaiah chapter 55, verse 6. Seek thee Yahweh while he may be found.
You gotta seek ye Lord while he may be found. Don't wait till you see things really start to happen and the problems really start kicking off. Then that's when you wanna go out on the highways and byways trying to seek the men of the Lord to get your all for your lamb. Then you gotta seek your Lord while he may be found. While you got the men of the Lord on the highways and byways, all right, on the internet, all right. Get this truth now before it's too late. All right, go ahead.
Call ye upon him while he is near.
Call upon while he is near, because right now Yahweh Shema Shai, he is near. All right, and it's living proof. They're standing right in your face, and you people walk by 24/7, day by day, just walking right past like whatever. All right, because y'all stuck in that Esau's philosophy. All right, thinking this place is gonna last forever. All right.
Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts. And let him return unto Yahweh, and he will have mercy upon him.
All right, and that's what we out here doing. We trying to have Yahweh Shema have mercy on us. All right, and also trying to get on them chariots. You know, we trimming our lamps, trying to get there all as much as we can. All right.
And the way a man of the Lord trim his all and be in the right spirit is by teaching, is by laboring. All right. This is what you do to trim your lamp. Freely you've been given, freely you receive. All right, once you receive this knowledge, then you got to go give it. That's trimming your lamps, man. That keeps you short when you edifying a brother. That's charity, man. All right, that's loving your neighbor. That's building up the kingdom of heaven, man. That's a part of trimming your lamps, man. You got it, brother.
And to our
That was that's giving
Revelations 12 and 12?
No, not that one. That Isaiah. Not that 55.
The 65
yeah.
and 12?
Because you gotta see your Lord. Tell him.
Isaiah chapter 65, verse 12. Therefore will I number you to the sword.
Hey, the ones that ain't out here on the highways and byways trying to seek the Lord, you know what I'm saying? Hey, when it's time comes, because we coming to them hard times, all right? And the Lord he gonna put a lot of you 2/3 of the nation of Israel to death, all right? Because y'all ain't trying to turn them lamps. Y'all ain't trying to get this off. Go ahead.
And ye shall bow down to the slaughter.
Y'all gonna bow down to the slaughter, all right? Go ahead.
Because when I called, ye did not answer.
Hey, we out here. Hey, this is the Lord speaking through us, all right? Through his men. He's speaking. He calling out, all right? Y'all, we answer. You gotta come answer. You gotta hear. You gotta seek your Lord, all right? Go ahead.
When I spake, ye did not hear.
Hey, they put their thumbs in their ears, all right? Go ahead.
But did evil before mine eyes.
Still wanna be caught up in this bigger society. Still wanna go do the so-called white man Esau Edom say. Still wanna live by his philosophies. Still wanna have that do as thou will spirit. Still wanna have that only live one spirit. Go ahead.
And did choose that wherein I delight not.
And he delight what? You calling on what his name is? Julius Christoph, whatever. You know what I'm saying? The Buddha. Whatever, different religions.
Jesus Christos.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Jesus Christos.
Hey, now you give me that, you know, Revelation 12 and 12. So we coming to this time, so you got to seek your Lord right now while he may be found.
I got you a precept. This is Mark 6 and 11. All right? And whosoever should not receive you, nor hear you, and when ye depart thence, shake off the dust under your feet for a testimony against him. Verily I say unto you, it shall be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah in the day of judgment than for that city.
Ooh, that's straight judgment right there. Judgment.
And the scripture's saying, man, if you're not receiving the Most High's prophets, if you're not taking heed to what the prophets say, because brothers are not out here on their own accord. When you read Matthew the 10th chapter, the 20th verse, the 20th verse, he say, it's not my words that you speak, it's the word, it's Yahweh. Get that, Matthew 10 and 20. Matthew 10 and 20.
All right.
Right fast. Bubba Kashai. All right, you gotta understand, man. Brothers are not on here on their own accord. Yahweh Shem Shai programmed his men to come out here, and he put his words in his men. Bring it out.
Matthew chapter 10, verse 20.
Con.
For it is not ye that speak.
It's not ye that speak. It's not this brother that speak. It's not I'm that speaking. Bring it out.
But the spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
All right, so it's Yahweh Shem Shai that's using us as vessels to bring out this truth. So that's why the scriptures say it's going to be more tolerable for Sodom and Gomorrah than the person that reject this truth in these last days here in America, man. Because look, Sodom and Gomorrah ain't nothing but a pillar of salt now. Those five cities is a fucking desert, man. All right, and the Most High say, well, hey, I'm gonna do you worse than I did them niggas in Sodom and Gomorrah if you don't receive my prophets, man. You got it, brother.
And the brother shall deliver up the other brother.
That's it on that.
All right.
Go back to the
Revelation 12.
Right. You know, our hell for the break loose on two-thirds of the nation of Israel. All right. And we in that times where it's fastly approaching. All right.
Revelation chapter 12, verse 12. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea, for the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath.
All right, and that devil, let's talk about Esau, the so-called white man, Esau Edom. All right, and they're coming there quickly, establishing this old they're a one world order. You know, they got this fake coronavirus going on. All right, they making this fucked up ass vaccine that's gonna kill you if you take it. You got the microchip right around the corner. All right, all these different plagues and pestilences that's going on. All right, so the devil, the so-called white man, having great rap and coming down because you know he got a short time. You know his range finna be over with. All right,
and the main reason he know he got but a short time because he see these prophets on the corner. All right, you see men of the Lord out here teaching the truth. All right, and exposing the greatest lie ever told, and that's that our great king was a white man with blonde hair and blue eyes, and that he is the sons of God, man. He's the prince of the power. That's the greatest lie ever told, man. The greatest lie ever told was when this devil told the children of Israel through his educational industrial complex that they so-called Negroes and African Americans, man. So he know he got a short time because he's spent millions and millions and millions of dollars to forward that lie, man. He got in cahoots with all of the nations under the sun to forward that lie. And look, the truth is out. Getting preached from the mountaintops. So he like, well, damn, they coming back to their power. When they call on their power, these devils know that our Heavenly Father represents when we fast and we pray and we come here. Oh, what's up? Damn, that was, hey, you gotta,
that's why I was telling her.
You didn't say nothing, bro. You gotta be circumspect. Right? This motherfucker snuck the fuck out of me, man. If you see somebody walking up behind us, let us know, brother.
I know. My bad. I was telling her. My bad. Select it, bro. My bad. I was trying to tell her. I said, man, don't right now. And she was like, she's sitting there recording.
Huh? It's not her. It's like, fuck her. She's harmless. She's harmless, but for brothers, you know, that's why brothers hold posts. That's why I got you right there, so you can tell us what's going on behind us. We locked into the camera. That'll fine, bro. So you our eyes. We your eyes if somebody walk up behind you. You see what I'm saying? I did this through the spirit on purpose, all right? That bitch scared the fuck out of me, man. That could have been a devil coming to stick a fucking knife in my back, man.
The whole flow.
What a dog ass.
Dog ass. Isaiah 66 and 4.
You got it.
Isaiah chapter 66 verse 4. I also will choose their delusions.
You're gonna choose your delusions in that time of trouble, all right? Anything can happen, all right? Chair ain't gonna get fucked up, all right? All those fears that you always fear. Yahweh Shema Shah gonna make all those fears come to pass, all right? You're gonna manifest the motherfuckers right before your eyes. It's gonna happen to you. Go ahead.
and will bring their fears upon them.
Hey, that fear, that white man kicking up in your door, dragging your ass out that bed, snatching your kids. All right? Go ahead.
Because when I called, none did answer.
Hey, because when the man of the Lord on the highways and byways, this Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh speaking and calling on, all right? Go ahead.
When I spake, they did not hear.
And that's Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh speaking as we speak, all right? We speaking his words, go ahead.
But they did evil before mine eyes.
And with the evil, they still doing the same thing, all right? They still want to go against the grain of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh and not trusting on him, not calling on, not seeking him. Want to be stuck in his philosophies, all right? In this so-called Edomite's world, they're a kingdom instead of hearkening onto Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh, his prophets.
And chose that in which I delighted not.
And Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh, he ain't feeling that. He ain't feeling what y'all got going on. If you're not seeking Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh, you're not trying to change. You're not trying to, lose the philosophy of this world. It ain't delighting to him. He's gonna be a slaughter to the sword. All right.
But in the book of Revelation, he say he gonna snuff out your candle.
Yeah.
Revelation 3rd chapter, he say he gonna knock your lights off. And he mean that. And he told that to the church. When you read Revelation 2 and 3, he's talking to the churches throughout Asia Minor. All right, he commended them about good things they was doing, and the fucked up shit he was telling them to do. Look, get your mind right, or I'm gonna knock your lights out. He told one of those churches, I'm gonna snuff out your candle. All right. So this is serious business we into, man. It's serious business. That's why the scriptures say, work out your salvation with fear and trembling.
That's right, brother.
Man, this is serious business, man. All hell about to break loose in this bitch, man. All right, a woman like that sneaking up behind us with them short ass shorts on, with her ass cheeks hanging out and shit. You're gonna see women like that getting raped on the side of the road by wolves, and nobody gonna be trying to stop it. You're gonna see men out here getting their head blown, their brains blown out, getting hit with bats and shit, and nobody's trying to stop it, and their bodies as corpse on the earth, and nobody trying to bury the bodies or burn the bodies. All right? These are the trying times we're about to come up to, and the Most High got his servants out here for your good, to give you good tidings. Then what does the scripture say? How beautiful is the feet of those that bring forth good tidings, man. All right, we out here bringing the good news, and people are looking at us with disdain, scoffing at us, coming at us like we are. What did Jeremiah do? What we brought out earlier? What Jeremiah said, I came out here for your good.
Yeah.
Shall evil be recompensed with good? No, shall good be recompensed with evil? So it's imperative, man. If you around a great millstone camp, go to it and cleave to it, man. Without sincerity, man, and fear. Cause man, the prophet's about to get off the highways, man. The prophet's about to get off the highway.
Try what is it? Try Jeremiah 66 and 30. That's what I'm looking for.
What you looking for?
Jacob's trouble.
Yeah, that's 30 and 7.
Yeah, 30 and 7.
Get it out. Jeremiah 30 and 7.
Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7.
So this is the time that we're coming in.
Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it.
None is going to be like it. It's going to be a beautiful and a great day to Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh. Go ahead.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
Jacob's trouble. All right? Let's talk about you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, all right? That's not hearkening to the word of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh.
And the Most High, hey, bro, it said, Yahweh's trouble, man. You Israelites, man. It's going to be trouble for you, man. For the most part, all right? For the most part, when you read Revelation 12 and it say this devil is coming down with great wrath, he's not worried about coming down on no Moabite, all right? A Moabite is not a threat to his power seat. He's coming down on the ones that are threats to his power seat. man. And the scriptures say he's coming down with great wrath. When you see all these Apache helicopters, you see all these motherfucking F-20 and F-16 fighter jets, all this technology, robots and shit, all that's for you. They're gonna deem you, our people, domestic terrorists. All that technology is for the so-called Negroes, Native Americans, and last-speaking people of the earth to wipe you off the planet and wipe you off from being a nation, man. All right? Bring out what you had, all right?
You had a precept?
No, I was looking for that. I was when basically he was talking about like all the different things.
Get Revelation 3 and 10. I got something for you. Y'all done ran out of precepts. I got them. Get Revelation 3 and 10, brother. Because these are the trying times we coming to, brother. IQ.
Revelations chapter 3, verse 10.
Come on.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience.
All right, he's talking to his elect men, the men that are fear and trembling, man. Brother, when you read Hebrews 11, it says Noah feared and started building the ark. It say he feared. He started building the ark through fear, man. All right. So he's saying you kept my patience. You teach, you trim your lamps. All right. You work, you labor. All right, get that. All right. Bring it out. So he said, I'm gonna keep you from the hour of temptation. A lot of brothers are not gonna taste death, man. All right? A lot of brothers, during the famine, brothers are not gonna be starved, and the pestilence is not gonna cleave to them. Bring it out, brother.
I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation.
All right, brothers don't want to be in that hour of temptation, man. All right, brothers don't want, the penalty, the judgment of the hour of temptation to come down on them. We believe what we read. We understand what we read. So we're out here to give you the good news, man, and give you a heads up. Bring it out, brother.
Which shall come upon all the world.
It's gonna come up on all the world. From all four winds. You're not gonna be able to leave America and think the calamity gonna miss you, man. All right, you can't outrun your high by Shema with shy, man. This earth is his footstool, man. All right. So you running like GOCC teach. Go to Egypt or leave America. That's not gonna help you. All right, you're gonna flee from a lion and run into a bear, man. All right, so you got to conform to Yahweh Shema Shai's word, man. His name is a strong watchtower. All right, we're gonna go through this tribulation, man. But when we go through the tribulation, you know, you're gonna have angels protecting you. You're gonna be under the Most High's cloak. Bring it out, brother.
To try them that dwell upon the earth.
And that word "tribe" means judge. Okay, he's gonna judge the inhabitants of the earth. We're living in a time of judgment. We're living in a time of actions getting weighed in the balance. We're living in a time of reaping what you sowed, whether your deeds be good or bad, man. All right, these are the days you're living in. All right? When you see people dying in the zillions and the millions, if you're in the right spirit, you're not going to shed a tear. Because these things have to come to pass so the kingdom of heaven can come. All right, 2nd Ezra, the 16th chapter say, you got to have great death before our great king comes. So that's going to, if you, wisdom and knowledge stabilizing you, you're going to be happy to see all that great death. You're going to be happy to see the calamities come. You should be praying for the calamities to come. Okay? What I just said when I got off the phone with my auntie, when she was talking that corona shit.
Oh, speedy death unto her.
Yeah.
Hey, nothing worse than a coon, man.
Believe in what the white man say.
You just cast aside your Yahweh Shema Shai's servants and regurgitate what Master has said. Well, a person like that deserves death, man. All right? A person like that does not deserve to be living, because what did the Most High say He created His man for, the nation of Israel for, according to Ecclesiastes the 12th chapter? He say the whole duty of the man is to keep the commandments. All right, to stay locked and loaded in the spirit. All right, but our people have been bewitched. Our people have been deceived by this devil, and they walking in his ways, man. Okay? You got a precept?
No, I found a precept what I was looking for earlier.
Bring it up.
Ecclesiasticus 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance.
All right, and the Most High has created spirits. That's why when you read Revelation, the 7th chapter, he said he got 4 angels holding back the 4 winds. Those angels is holding back destruction. The angels are ministry spirits, okay? And these archangels are gonna destroy shit, man. Bring it out, brother.
Which in their fury lay on sore strokes.
Lay on sore strokes. All right? Those sore strokes is putting people to death, man. Torturing people. All right? Lamentation, mourning, and woe. Bring it out, brother.
In the time of destruction, they pour out their force.
They pour out their force. Get Revelation 15 and 1. All right? They pour out their force, man. All right? An example of their force is when you have civil unrest and people getting spoiled. You just imagine being in your house and somebody kick in your door, man, with swords and kill you and your family, man, and spoil everything you have, man. Those are those angels, those spirits that the Most High created that's on those people, making those people do these things, man. All right, bring it out, brother.
It's the book of Revelation, chapter 15, and verse 1.
Come on.
And I saw another sign in heaven.
All right.
Great and marvelous, 7 angels.
All right. Our beloved brother John, he saw all these calamities happen. All right. He had to be out of his. I just know his mind was tripping. The only mean of transportation in those days was a donkey or a horse. So he's seeing cars fly by, fighter jets, Apache helicopters, submarines and shit, spitting out missiles and shit. All right, because that's what these judgments are. He's seen people, they had bow and arrows. Sometimes they'll put fire on the motherfuckers. All right, so that was the greatest thing he could see flying. So he see motherfuckers shooting shit with M16 SKs, Dracos.
Fire coming out.
Spitting fire. This is what he's saying, man. Bring it out, brother.
And it reads, it says, 7 angels having the 7 last plagues.
These plagues, man. The Most High is about to plague this earth with great death, man. Because I'm going to tell you something else. If the sword don't get you, these pestilence dying from Ebola, AIDS, coronavirus, those are horrible deaths, man. That's what these angels that the Most High created are going to come do. They're going to put these plagues on people through the angel of death, the so-called white man, the physical incarnation of Satan, man. He's going to use the so-called white man to push out all this pestilence, man. And if the pestilence don't get you, the famine going to get you. That's the worst way to die. Sitting there starving to death and your body start eating itself out. All right? That's a torturous, painful death. And it's slow. It's not fast. Those that be killed with hunger, those that be killed with the sword is better than those that be killed with hunger, man. That's what thus saith Yahweh Shema Shah. All right, bring it out, brother.
And it reads, it says, for in them is filled up with the wrath of Yahweh.
In them is filled up with the wrath of Yahweh Shema Shah. Those spirits you're reading about, brother. Those 7 archangels, they giving the word to millions and thousands of angels to come down here and wreak havoc. Some angels got power over fire, some water, all right? Pestilence. Any kind of way you could die, man. You got demons that are gonna jump on people to make them gang bang women to death. All right? We're living in some beautiful times, man. And because all these people are enemies of Yahweh Shema Shah. Don't we hate them that hate thee, O Lord? I want to see them die. I want to see the people that come up against Yahweh Shema Shah's word put down, man. All right? And if you're not in that spirit, if you're not rocking on that vibration, you're not in the spirit, man. You're not in the spirit if you don't want these prophecies coming to pass, man. Though they terror, they will surely come to pass, man. Bring it up.
Verse 2, and it says, and I saw it, and I saw as it were a sea of glass mingled with fire.
Come on.
And them that had gotten the victory over the beast.
That's it on that. That's it on that.
Go into the 7 vials or 16?
Well, you can bring it out. Bring it out.
It's Revelation chapter 16 and verse 1. And I heard a great voice out of the temple saying to the 7 angels, go your ways and pour out the vials of the wrath of Yahweh upon the earth.
All right. You get Job 5, start at verse 19. All right. Hold what you got and you read what you got. What did it say? How many vials?
It says 7. It says go out and pour out the vials, which are the 7 angels.
All right. The 7 judgments. These seven angels have judgments that they have to carry out on humanity. All right. These are seven catastrophes, 7 atrocities, 7 calamities. All right. Great fucking deal. Hey, you know what that when people say everything that can go wrong will go wrong, it's gonna go worse and worse and worse. You're gonna be like, damn, that's fucked up. Damn, that's fucked up. Damn, it's just gonna keep rolling. It's gonna keep rolling. The plagues ain't gonna get held back. Bring it out, brother.
It says verse 2, and the first went out and there fell a noisome and gruesome sore upon the men which had the mark of the beast upon them which worship his image.
All right, these are the people that rejected the oil. These are the people that didn't want to have nothing to do with Yahweh Shemashai's word. Bring it out, brother.
Verse 3, and the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as the blood of a dead man.
All right, and the sea is the people, man. When you go into Revelation the 17th chapter, the 15th person tell you the sea is the people. Go over a couple chapters and read that. Let's see what the sea is. It's not the literal sea. It's not the literal ocean.
You said
Revelation 17 and 15.
15, right here, I got it, brother. Revelation 17 and 15. And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whore sitteth, are peoples, and multitudes, and nations, and tongues.
All right, it's humanity. So when the sea turns into blood, that means people getting their asses put to death. All right, bring it out, brother.
And it reads, verse 3, and the second angel, Revelation 16 and 3, and the second angel poured out his vial upon the sea, and it became as blood of a dead man.
That's the blood of a dead man. All right? And that's the whole point of the book of Revelation, man. Revelation has some good points for the men of the Lord, the servants of the Lord, to get delivered. But, man, 80 to 90% of Revelation is about judgment on the wicked, man. Death and destruction, calamity. All right? So if you're going to church and the pastor's not going in the book of Revelation, but he going on the same tongue say we're in the last days, that's a problem. You're supposed to be swimming in the book of Revelation. Bring it out, brother.
And every living soul died in the sea.
Everybody that didn't have that mark that you read about in Ezekiel the 9th chapter, they died in the sea, man. All right? The people. All right? Humanity. Bring it out, brother.
Verse 4, and the third angel poured out his vial upon the rivers and fountains of water, and they became blood.
All right? So we going through these angels. What they're doing, man. All of them are pouring out calamities on the people, man.
The wrath of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
Come. Bring it out.
It says, verse 5, and I heard the angel of the water say, thou art righteous, O Lord Yahweh.
The Most High putting people to death is a righteous thing.
So like this.
All right. So what does the scripture say? What is righteousness? All right. What does the law say? Leviticus 20 and 13. He that layeth with man like he layeth with a woman shall surely be put to death. All right. When you put him to death, that's being righteous. You're keeping the law. That's righteousness, man. Bring it out, brother.
And it reads, it says, verse 5, and I heard an angel of the water say, thou art righteous, O Lord, which art and was.
Hey, the angel killing all these people and saying, call halal, Yahweh Bashim. Hey, For real, man. That's how you gotta be, man. When when all these calamities come to pass, you gotta be praising the Lord. This angel seeing all this death and praising Yahweh Shema Shai, man. That's taboo to this society, man. That's why he say, you're not of the world, man. We're in the world, but we're not of the world. Bring it out, brother.
And it says, and shall be, because thou hast judged thus.
Judgment. All right? Go to Malachi 2:17. Hold that and go to Malachi 2:17. Judgment is righteousness. No, you get it, brother. You get it. I want him to hold what he got. Malachi 2:17. See, judgment, people getting put to death, all these calamities coming on people, that's righteousness, man. The Most High is mad at his people because judgment not going forth. All right? You got people amongst our the people amongst the tribes. They in the voodoo, witchcraft, sorcery. All right? You got men dealing with other men's women, women going from cistern to cistern, just being sluts. You got young children disobeying their parents. All right? Killing people in cold blood. All right? For nothing. All right? When you commit these atrocities as an Israelite, a judgment is supposed to come to pass, man. Bring it out, brother.
It's the book of Malachi, chapter 2, and verse 14.
17.
17, Salaki. Malachi chapter 2, verse 17. Ye have wearied the Lord. Ye have worried the Lord Yahweh.
All right, you the pissed the Lord Yahweh Shema Shai off. He don't get weary. He don't get tired. All right? He gets pissed. All right? Our Heavenly Father is all power. When you read Revelation 4th chapter, just nothing but power oozes from him. Fluorescent, just an aura comes from him, but just nothing but clean, straight power. He don't get tired. He don't get tired. All right? When he's wearied, that means his anger has just, his mercy has ran out. All right? This dude, you just won't get it right. You're going to do it again? I ain't kill you last time. You're going to do it again? I ain't kill you last time. All right? So he get to the point where he say, fuck it. Bring it out, brother.
And the reason says, with your words, yet ye say, wherein have we wearied him?
All right, that's what our people, what have we done? We go to church once a week. We pay our tithes. We love our neighbor. We're not racist. All right? That shit pisses Yahweh Shema Shai off, man. We pray over our pork before we eat it. Bring it out, brother.
When ye say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord.
The Most High God loves the sinner. He hates the sin. That pisses Yahweh Shema Shai off, man. Bring it out, brother.
And it says, and he delighteth in them, or where is the power of judgment?
You got men. Hey, I want you to read that last part again.
Kind.
You got men around here dealing with other men's women and then going in the studios rapping about it, man. All right? You got guys out here, notorious adulterers, look like they don't even want to deal with a woman unless they know she's dealing with somebody else. And then they're boasting about it. Okay? And people around here saying that the Most High love him, but he don't love what he's doing. That's bullshit. That's a wicked heresy, man. That's a fallacy. Bring it out, brother.
Wherein ye say, everyone that doeth evil is good in the sight of the Lord.
I mean, ain't nobody good in the sight of Yahweh Shema Shai transgressing his law. This is what's supposed to happen. Bring it out, brother.
And he delighteth in them.
Most High say the wages of sin is death. When you read Psalms 5:5, he say he hates all workers of iniquity. The person. Bring it out, brother.
And he delighted in them, or where is the power of judgment?
Where is judgment? You see what I'm saying? Guys doing all these things have to be judged, man. All right? That's why Revelation the 22nd chapter say, he that is unjust, let him be unjust still. He that is wicked, let him be wicked still. Because our Heavenly Father is coming with his judgments to give every man according to his deeds, man. He's the great judge, man. Our great king coming back to judge this motherfucker, man. All right? Now let's get back to them plagues, and then I'm gonna give the balance. I'm gonna give the opposite side of those plagues. Yeah. See? People know. You heard that? She was saying Kwam Yasharala. All right, so I mean this Israelite thing, people waking up, man. People waking up. She knows she Israelite. People waking up. The great awakening is here. This is why this devil gonna come down. All right, it's saying the land of the captivities in the book of Baruch, they're gonna remember themselves. Our people remember themselves again, man. That's why this devil gonna come down so hard. All right, because that's a threat to his power seat, and he know it. All right, bring it out.
This is Revelation chapter 16 and verse 6. For they have shed the blood of the saints and the prophets, and thou hast given them blood to drink, for they are worthy.
Come on.
Verse 7. And I heard another out of the altar say, even so, Lord Yahweh Almighty, true and righteous are thy judgments.
All right, so the angels of the Lord are telling Yahweh Shema Shai, you are righteous for killing off a third of humanity. All right, that's good work. You're righteous. All right, you're giving the prophets and your sons recompense. This is a righteous thing for Yahweh Shema Shai to give tribulation to those that trouble thee. Bring it out, brother.
Verse 8, and it says, and the fourth angel poured out his vial upon the sun, and power was given unto him to scorch men with fire.
All right, these various angels got powers over fire, pestilence, famine, water, so on and so forth, man. Bring it out, brother.
In verse 9, it says, and men were scorched with great heat.
All right, now that's it on that, but we're showing that those 7 angels with the 7 plagues, and that last angel, or that last archangel, when he blow his trumpet, the missiles are gonna hit this bitch. Annihilate this continent, okay? Now, let's give the counterclockwise vibration of the 7 angels, all right? All right? These are the people that's going to receive the judgments here in Revelation 15, 16, and 17, all right? Now, let's go to Job 5 and start at verse 19.
Job chapter 5, verse 19.
Come on.
He shall deliver thee in 6 troubles.
He should deliver thee in 6 trumpets. 6 trumpets. That's what we're reading about. Those 6 trumpets, his men of the Lord gonna come through unscathed, man. The service of Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna come through all these judgments unscathed, because when you read Revelation the 3rd chapter, the 10th verse, he say, the hour of temptation, I'm gonna keep you away from it, right? Now, you're gonna have some brothers that is the lot that they're gonna be martyrs, but the brothers that are not martyrs, they're gonna get through all these trumpets, man. Gonna get beamed up Scotty, all right? Changed at the twinkling of an eye. Turn to Super Saiyans before you blink. Gee! You know what I'm saying? Bring it out.
Yea, in 7 there shall no evil touch thee.
In 7, in the 7th trumpet is what the missiles. That's that final trumpet. When that nuclear holocaust is at its full potential, all right? When 200 million missiles hit over here in America. And America gonna shoot missiles off and hit Russia, hit various places in the earth. When all those missiles and the earth start rocking to and fro like a drunken, man. That's that 7 missiles, that 7 trumpet. Our Heavenly Father say, my men are gonna be delivered from that 7 trumpet. Keep reading, brother.
In famine he shall redeem thee from death.
All right, that's one of those judgments, man. Famine. That was one of those trumpets getting blown. The Most High said, I'm going to redeem my men from death. My men, during the famine, my servants shall eat. What that is, Isaiah 65? Get that. 65, I think, 13, something like that. It's 65 or 13, one of them.
Right here, yep. On 13. This is Isaiah chapter 65 and 13.
Come.
Therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry.
So during the famine, his servants are going to eat. The men of the Lord going to have them big, I always like to bring, hey bro, when you see them, not the turkey wing,
Come on, like on
the
the
turkey
Flintstones.
leg.
Leg,
That
this
big
old-
motherfucker.
Big old legs, like
The-
they had on.
The Flintstones.
Like the
Flintstones.
Flintstones.
Yeah.
When everybody dying of famine, the men of the Lord gonna have them big ass turkey wings.
Walking down the street like, hey,
Yeah.
Falling all off their bed.
you walking
But
over.
the men of the Lord gonna need toothpicks during the famine. What you need a toothpick for? You get meat, to
get
sit
meat
with-
out-
get
yeah.
food between your teeth. The men of the Lord gonna be like, man, anybody got a toothpick? Bring it out, brother.
It says, and it reads, it says, but ye shall be hungry.
But the inhabitants of the earth, the other nations, 2/3 of our people, they're gonna be starving to death, man. Those that think they're in good case, the Most High gonna let your ass starve to death, man. Bring it out, brother.
Behold, my servant shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty.
Con. So during the famine, during the drought, the Most High's men gonna be well nourished, man. And we got these scriptures to show us during times while our ancestors went off the grid, how the Most High comforted them. When King David was fleeing from Saul, he was off the grid. The Most High took care of him. All right? When Elijah fled from Jezebel, he was off the grid. The Most High took care of him. When Judas Maccabees and all his brethren fled into the wilderness from the Grecian army, they was off the grid, and the Most High took care of them. All right? That's why things written aforetime is done for our learning. That's it on that. Finish what you got, brother.
And in war from the power of the sword.
All right. All this civil unrest, these race riots. All right. Mercenary troops coming after you. UN soldiers coming after you. Because you're deemed public enemy #1. The Most High is going to keep you from them, man. What the scripture say? Saul was coming after King David and he couldn't find him. The Most High, it's written somewhere where it say the Most High wouldn't let him get him. I'm roughly paraphrasing. It's written somewhere where it say Saul was trying to get King David and the Most High wouldn't let him get him. All right? Bring it out, brother.
Thou shalt be hid from the scourge of the tongue.
All right, we're the men of the Lord, the servants, the elect, they're going to be hid from the judgments of those 7 trumpets, man. Bring it out, brother.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of destruction when it cometh.
All right, that's why Isaiah 33:6 says, wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time. When you see all this great death, brother's going to be sitting down like this. Sitting down, relaxing, man. Straight up. Brother's going to be sitting, you're going to be seeing all that great death, and brother's going to be chilling, man. Eating apples and shit. Bring it out, brother.
At destruction.
Like right now, look how people in the uproar over COVID-19. Oh, give me a mask. Hey, I don't want nobody coming to my house. All right?
Yeah,
but the men of the Lord not rocking under that vibration. The men of the Lord not fearing none of that. They're like, oh, man, go ahead with that, man. Okay, whatever. All right, what's up? All right, bring it out, brother.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
All right, and the Most High, that's another thing the Most High gonna do. He gonna put spears on these dogs. He gonna let all these zoos, all these animals in the zoos, come out and wreak havoc. They got lions, tigers, and bears in these zoos. He gonna let them come out and two she bears kill 42 kids, man. All right.
I gotta get that from the top, big bro. At destruction and famine thou shalt laugh.
Come on.
Neither shalt thou be afraid of the beasts of the earth.
All right. And the other beasts of the earth is the other nations. They are likened to beasts. All right? All these nations are beasts. But we talking about literal beasts. Lions, tigers, and bears. Oh my. The Most High gonna put, you see how Esau love these dogs so much? Man, these dogs gonna come together in packs, and they're gonna be rocking out like wolves, man. Bring it out, brother.
For thou shalt be in league with the stones of the field.
All right, the Most High gonna let everything be at peace with his men, man. Bring it out.
And the beasts of the field shall be at peace with thee.
Hey, the stones of the field. Most High we might be thirsty, The Most High make some alkaline water come out of stone like he did for our people during the time of when we came out of Egypt, man. So those 7 judgments are gonna overpass the men of the Lord. Get our Psalms 50, 7 and 1. It goes into that too. Psalms 57 and 1. We don't want to taste the bitter end of the Most High sword. And if it's your job to be a martyr, if it's your lot, Salaki, to be a martyr, you want to build your spirit up to where your spirit overtakes the judgment you got to go through, the death you got to go through. You want to have a great spirit. You want the power of your spirit to be above the judgment that you're going to have to suffer for your Habba Shema Shai, man. All right? Bring it out, brother.
This is the book of Psalms, chapter 57 and verse 1.
Come.
Be merciful unto me, O Yahweh.
That's what you're supposed to be begging your Habba Shema Shai right now. All right? What 2 Peter 3 says? Seeing that you know all these things shall come to pass, what manner of conversation shall you be? Okay? All right? Since you know all these prophecies about to come to pass, what should your mindset be on? Bring it out, brother.
It says, be merciful unto me, for my soul trusteth in thee.
Come on.
Yeah, in the shadow of thy wings will I make my refuge.
Come on.
But these calamities be overpassed.
Until these calamities be overpassed, man. So right now you about to just be seeking Yahweh Shema Shai where he may be found and getting under his wings, all right, and building up your trust and your faith with him so he can protect you until these calamities overpass. Because the plagues are coming and they drawing nigh. They're drawing nigh, man. They're basically here. You got a precept? All right, keep reading, brother.
And it reads, it says, until these calamities be overpassed. Verse 2, I will cry unto you.
And look, these calamities not going to be overpassed until Yahweh Shai sets foot on the planet Earth, man.
He cracks your cloud.
And then when he set foot on the earth, he's still going to be putting Israelites to death. According to Ezekiel the 20th chapter, man.
And those calamities go into them seven vials.
Judgment. See, he gotta come back before this devil just completely destroy the planet. All right, the angels and stuff gotta come back to stop some of the missiles from just putting radiation everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Just blowing up the planet. Whereas what the scriptures say is that Matthew the 24th chapter. If he ain't come back, no flesh will be saved. He'll destroy the earth. Revelation 11 chapter say he got to come back to destroy him to destroy the earth. This devil gonna try to destroy the earth, man, because he out his power seat. If I can't have it,
no one can.
No one can. As Esau, he a weasel, man. He a weasel.
If I go out, I'm taking all you with me. Like Denzel Washington said on that movie.
No, that was Wesley Snipes.
Yeah, Wesley Snipes.
New Jack City.
Yeah, I go down.
If I go down, everybody going. That's Esau, man. That's Speedy rocking.
Yeah, that's real.
The men of the Lord, if we go down, we're not taking our brother down. All right, we're gonna be ready to die for our brother, man. That's it. That's all I got. Y'all got some more to say?
Nah, that was it on that.
All right, you can take us out, brother.
And with that, we hope this count was edifying to the body, and we, hopefully woke up our elect. To the next time, we want to give every honor and prayer and glory to
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakodash, and double honor to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and blessing and salutations to the hopeful elect that pushing the truth to the four winds. Shalom.
Shalom.
Kwam Yasharala.
Kwam Yasharala.
Baba Ball.
Baba Ball. That's right.